My name is Heidi Caswell, and this is my husband, Tim Caswell. And we have 3 kids, ages 6 and under. And we've been living in Owosso for about 10 years and attending First Church of Christ since 2011 when we were married.
I've gone there and attended there almost my whole life. Kind of veered away when I went to college, but then came back when Heidi and I got married, and then even more so when we started having kids.
We said many years ago that we wanted to raise our family a certain way. And that's really when I think we became fully committed to going to church regularly and showing our children the way that we love Jesus, and so that they can love him the same. We are proud to attend First Church, and our kids love coming here to the special events and Wacky Wednesday and on Sundays. And I think that it's important for us to stay committed. You know, even in this hard season of life, I think it's important for us to continue coming and to make it a priority. And we want our children to be excited about it and love Jesus just the way that we do. So I grew up Catholic, and my family, we attended church regularly every Sunday. We went to church functions regularly, and it was just a big part of my life. And I think that I actually did not attend a different type of church until I was in college. So when I had the opportunity to attend First Church of Christ with Tim when we started dating, it was just an instant love, I think, for the culture and just the community, and really the laid back approach, you know, that you can come in just as who you are and feel welcome. As a Catholic, you know, you're baptized typically as a baby, and I didn't think too much of it. You know, I just thought I've been baptized and I go to church, and, you know, this is the way that life is, and our kids obviously will do things differently now that we're not necessarily raising them as Catholics. But the conversation that I had with Chris, and he said, you know, I want you to think about what's important to you, and it really changed my view. And it was so important for me to make that decision to do it on my own when I was ready to do it. On a Sunday morning in 2016, and I was baptized, and it was a fantastic day.
So having 3 kids that are 6 years old and younger, both working full-time jobs, and now having kids that are involved in sports year-round, it's challenging to say the least. Most importantly, and as Chris has mentioned in his past sermons, raising kids in today's age to follow God is extremely tough. So to lead our kids by example, that you can handle money correctly, give back graciously, and to follow God is a top priority for us.
Yes. In 2011, when we married, we had debt up to our eyeballs, mostly student loans. Tithing was not something that we were able to do. And so we decided that we needed to really sit down and get serious about making a change with our finances. Tithing was, you know, one of the most important things that we had to put our money aside for.
Sure, yeah. We got to the point with our finances and our income where we thought we'd be a little bit more financially sound and have more leeway financially, but it seemed to be at the end of every month we were out of money. So we knew something had to change. My dad back in college gave me a book called The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. And at the time, I just kind of threw it on the bookshelf and said, you know, great gift, Dad, thanks. But, you know, I knew his teachings, I knew the general principles of what Dave Ramsey did. And we started looking back into that when we had this epiphany that we should probably look into our finances.
And I really think that when the change came about with us personally was probably when we started talking about having a family. We decided at that time that we wanted to make the change for our children, our future children.
Yeah, absolutely. Changing the family tree, right?